Look, let me tell you something. Yours might not make you stand out. What the hell is this crazy message I got? Oh, she from Kenya. Oh no. She from Nigeria. She can't get a visa, bro. A lot of these women can't get visas. That's just reality, bro. I'm telling you. Usually they have to find somebody to help them get a visa. That's what I was told. They need like an independent person to help them. To push the paperwork through. That's what I was told. And this guy that's he works in the Philippines. He started a company like that, where he basically helped people in the Philippines, mostly women in the Philippines, get visas to come to America. Even if it's for a vacation. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole business, is to help them get a visa to come to America or Europe or wherever they want to go, basically. You know, and he ain't really. He's not that expensive either. You know him? Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah. So he told me, in the Philippines especially, if a girl applies for a visa, by herself, he said, man, there's a 99% chance it's gonna get turned down. I said, God damn. He said you can have all the paperwork, all flight, everything, 99% chance it's gonna get turned down. I said, damn. And he said it's just like that in these other countries. Same thing. He said they need somebody to help them do that shit, so they can push it through. Cause there's no rule of law in a lot of these countries. Basically, what happens with one person might not happen with the other person. I said, shit, that sounds like living in America to me, buddy. He was like, yeah, basically, yeah. But he said the only difference in America is y'all don't need help for stuff like that, because the American passport is strong, and that's how it is. And plus, being over here, we're not known for scamming people and worldwide. We don't have a reputation like that. You know, so that's, he was breaking all that shit down to me, why things are the way it is. And plus, he said a lot of times the people doing the interviews be thinking that the girl ain't gonna come back. People doing the interviews think that the girl is basically trying to get away. And when that bitch get on that flight, and see you later, deuces. So that's, if they think you ain't gonna come back doing the interview, what they gonna do? It's gonna be rejected, because there are no hardships in these countries. So there's a likelihood that a person might not return to his or her country on time. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. Why would you? How do you leave your family behind like that? That's fucked up, man. I can't. I don't understand. I don't care how bad it gets. I can't leave my family behind. See, I've known some of these people that have done that. As soon as they said, fuck the family, they left. They out. That's, I couldn't do that. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I know a woman today left her kids, husband behind. Fuck y'all, I'm coming to America. She ain't never been back. That's not uncommon. That's all I don't understand how people do that. You got to be a different type of person to do some shit like that. I don't get it. No, I don't get it. You're right. Well, the difference is between family means a lot to me. Family means a lot to me. So that's the part that I don't get with other people. I met some other people. Family doesn't seem to be mean the same to them. Like, I hear a lot of people talk about family this and family that. But at the end of the day, that's bullshit. What means more to them, from my perspective, just being around them and watching them, they care about lifestyle. They care about lifestyle. That's what they talk about most of the time. They care about lifestyle. I'm like, bitch, you ain't got no lifestyle. You ain't rich. What are you talking about? You ain't from a wealthy family? What are you talking about? They start talking lifestyle. What? You don't got no lifestyle. All you got is a job. What are you talking about? So, yeah, I don't understand that shit. Look, I've struggled too. So I ain't leaving nobody behind. Shit. It's normal in Africa, bro. Oh, I know. I know it is. Yeah, it is. I don't understand that shit. It's a different mentality. You know what I'm saying? But it's not normal for us over here. No, not us. I don't know about these other groups of people. When I say us, I'm talking about my family. It's not normal for us. No. We're not leaving. Nobody is left behind. Nobody is left behind in my family. You know, that's how we get down. Yeah, so I know it's normal over there. I've talked to a lot of these people. So, hey, to each his own. So, if your family means a lot to you, it's better for you to leave your country, Africa, and move to America, hustle and send money home. Man, look, most of these people ain't sending no money home, bro. I've heard that back in the 90s. Most of these people not sending money home, bro. They're not. There's some doing it, but not many. They come over here, man, and start raising hell. Get turned out by white people. Well, that's what usually happens most of the time. They come over here and get turned the fuck out, bro. It's just, I've heard that back in the 90s, bro. I heard that, I'm sending money back home, and that's like in the strippers. That and the strippers and the girls in the strip club. You say, reason why I'm in the strip club, cause I'm paying for college. Well, come on, man, you gotta stop saying that shit. I heard that back in the 90s. The strippers and the foreigners, they'd be lying their ass off when it comes to that. You know, you gotta come up with a new lie. Now I'll be like, shit, come on now. $200 in Ghana, it's in 2000. Well, that's good. But a lot of these people ain't sending no money back home, I'm telling you. They just be talking. When they get over here, boy, it's on and popping, boy. Because usually they're going to New York, LA, DC. That's where they're going when they get over here. USA is heaven for most of Africans. Yeah, because they like hanging around the white people. I don't know why. You know, it's not heaven for us. We're born and raised over here, so we know what time it is. Yeah, so it's just a different. People are different mentality, or whatever. But hey, it is what it is, man. But I don't be trying to change people's way of thinking. No, I don't got time for all that. I'm like a reporter. That's why I wrote this book. I wrote this book. I'm like a reporter. I put everything in there, and I'm letting you know what happens out here and why it happens and why it keep happening over and over and over again. So I'm like a reporter, a game spitter, and I talk about stuff that most people I haven't heard people talk about. And some of the stuff I can't even talk about online. That's why I put it in the book. Can't talk about it online because they want to censor a motherfucker and all the bullshit.